Welcome to All That and More, a podcast from the regional municipality of Wood Buffalo. I'm your host, Gabbi MacDonald. In this episode, we catch up with Gabbi MacDonald, a talented player from Team Alberta North's under-16 girls futsal team. Fresh from the just concluded Arctic Winter Games, we chat with Gabbi about her time at the Games and the team's exciting performance. Get ready to be inspired. We humbly acknowledge that All That and More is recorded on Treaty 8 territory, the traditional lands of the Cree and Dene and the unceded territory of the Métis. So let's just start off by telling me your name, how old you are, and what sport you compete in.
So my name's Gabbi MacDonald. I compete in futsal. I'm 15.
How long have you been playing futsal?
We play soccer and then we translate it into futsal when it comes to like Alberta Winter Games or Arctic Winter Games. So just like about 4 months, really.
Oh, really?
Yeah, since the tryout.
So you've been playing soccer, I'm assuming longer. So
yeah.
How long?
6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you from Fort McMurray or did you move here?
Yeah,
born and raised?
I was born here, yeah.
Nice, me too. It's nice when I find another one. What is it about soccer that keeps you playing?
I just love the environment. My team that I play with, they're awesome. We have such a great bond because we played with each other like over the years. We're always a team, and it's just going out of town with them. It's awesome, and the coaches really keep me in it too. They always push us to be better. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So,
what are some of the skills that you've learned in soccer that you take into just regular life?
Definitely just like teamwork and always treating everybody with respect.
So tell me about the process for getting on Team Alberta North.
Okay, so it's the two main cities for Team Alberta North are Grand Prairie and Fort McMurray. Mm-hmm. So Fort McMurray for futsal tryouts, we have one tryout in Fort McMurray and one tryout in GP, and Fort McMurray picks their top 10 and Grand Prairie picks their top 10, and then we'll come together and we'll choose our top 9.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So out of the top 20, you made the cut.
Yeah.
I like to see it. That's awesome. Can you explain the differences or some of the differences between futsal and soccer?
So soccer, usually play 11v11, or in indoor it's 6v6. And then in futsal, it's actually 5v5, where it's 4 out and then 1 goalie. The field is a lot smaller and you don't play with boards, and the ball is smaller and it's heavier.
Okay.
Those are just the main differences between them.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think that'll be helpful. When we spoke with Eden from the Games, she immediately corrected herself when she said futsal, which is basically soccer. And then she was like, I know people are going to come for me for saying that, but she's like, that's the easiest way to describe it. So just small differences.
No, it is a lot like soccer. And then just in soccer, like the time-wise for kick-ins, I'm pretty sure it's 7 or 6 seconds. For futsal, you only have 4 seconds.
Okay.
And you can only pass it back to your goalie once before the other team. You're allowed to pass it back after the team touches it. The opposing team touches it. So you're only allowed to use your goalie once. The goalie's only allowed to have the ball for 4 seconds.
Okay.
Kick-ins, the ball must be stopped on the line, and it has to be not moving.
That's got to be hard for a soccer brain to switch into futsal brain.
Sometimes it is. Like, we train a lot for it. We'll have, like, again, the 2-3 tryouts, and then we have a training camp where the GP girls and the Fort McMurray girls come together. So it's normally, depending on the kind of soccer you play, like every coach, their mindset is different. But if futsal, like if your soccer coach has a very good, like fast pace, like moving, give and goes kind of mindset, it's very easy to translate it into soccer. So
it sounds like futsal might be a little bit of a faster style game.
It's a very fast-paced game. You could be shooting on the other team's net, and then in 10 seconds, the other team could be scoring back on you. It's very fun to watch.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
So how many games have you played so far?
We've played 3 we were supposed to have our 4th game this morning at 9, but the team forfeited last night.
No.
Yes. But we won our first game against Nunavut 18-0.
Whoa.
Second game was against Sampi, or Sapmi, sorry, and it was 7-1. And then UConn we played yesterday, and it was 8-0.
Wow.
Yes.
Kind of killing it.
Yes, a little bit.
So did you scare the team this morning or what?
I guess so. They were supposed to have 2 games today, and they just forfeited ours, and they're playing their one this afternoon. So
Interesting. Alrighty. Well, I mean, it makes it easier.
We get a resting day. So.
Yeah. So does that mean you are in the semifinals?
Yes. We've
Awesome.
guaranteed our spot in the semifinals. And then we play tomorrow against the second place team.
Mm-hmm.
And if we win or we tie, we place first in the round robin.
Gotcha.
Yes.
And then is
first, if we place first, we'll play the 4th place team on Friday. And if we win that game, we'll go to the gold medal.
Perfect.
Yes.
Well, fingers and toes crossed. So tell me, how did you and your team prepare for the Arctic Winter Games?
Really just because for soccer I play out, and then for the games I'm actually a goalie.
Oh.
So it's very different.
Learning a new skill set.
Yes. So we had the training camp, and then we have a futsal practice every single Friday.
Okay.
So that really helped as well, especially learning how to play a goalie, especially in futsal. It's so much more different.
Has that been like a total game changer for you?
It was very challenging at the start because, again, only 4 seconds. Like you think, 4 seconds, but it's when somebody's running full pass at you and you only have 4 seconds to make a decision, it's like very
learning curve.
Yes.
Bit of a learning
curve.
Yeah. What does it mean to you to represent Northern Alberta in your hometown?
Oh, it's such an honor. Just the energy that everyone has, especially at these games. Like our team, Alberta North, because we have 4 futsal teams competing. Like being in the stands when the other team is competing, or Alberta North, like younger girls or younger boys, or the boys team, it's our cheering. Oh my goodness.
We're the loudest?
Yes.
I love to hear
it. It's just such an honor to be representing Alberta North and doing well and like bringing pride almost to our home team with how good we're doing.
Yeah, it's kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity, right?
Definitely.
Do you plan on taking your soccer career further? Is that the hope?
Maybe. Yes. I also play volleyball as well, so
you're just an all-around athlete.
Yeah.
So are you hoping to do that, say, like in post-secondary school?
Yes,
or
definitely.
The next
just
phase?
do some type of sport in post-secondary schooling is the hope.
Yeah. Has there been a highlight of the game so far for you?
Definitely just getting 2 shutouts and like only having 1 goal. We have a massive goal differential of positive 34, I'm pretty sure.
And I mean, that's got to feel so good for you having not been a goalie.
It does. I have to thank like my team. Yeah. Without them, like I've only actually had to make a save at least 4 times in a game because my defense is just incredible.
Yeah.
Anytime, like I'll be getting ready for a shot and they come out of nowhere. It's awesome. The team
and a goalie could be good, but if you don't have the team to support you.
Yeah, no. And then if it does come down to where I have to make the save, I do, but just knowing that like I can have their back when they mess up because they have my back all the time, and it's awesome.
That's amazing to hear, especially since you're a new team.
Yes.
This is
our team has
new.
gelled so well.
Yeah.
If you just watching us, it's incredible to watch. I love watching my team play.
Like you've been playing together for years.
Yes, it genuinely looks like that.
Yeah.
It just everybody, the connections and the chemistry with the ball, it's amazing.
Is there something that you've learned maybe about one of the other cultures or something from the other teams that's surprised you? Or?
The Sapmi music, they have amazing music.
Yeah.
Just their energy is amazing. We take the bus with them sometimes, and then when we were playing them and after we were playing them, their speaker, their energy was going. When they were watching their boys team after we played them, they had their flag and they were like cheering for them, and they were this massive flag. It was amazing.
They brought a lot of pride.
Yes.
That's awesome. Oh, I wanted to ask you what it felt like walking into the opening ceremonies. I mean, I know it was cold, but besides cold,
It was, oh my goodness, it was freezing. But it felt, while we were waiting to walk in, everybody was just chanting Alberta, Alberta. And it was just such an honor again to represent like our team Alberta. And then the day of the opening ceremonies, we were just coming off of a massive 18-0 win as well. So,
so you were hyped.
Yes.
For athletes and other people visiting our region, is there anything that you would say to somebody that they absolutely have to do or see while they're here?
Definitely, I find our sunsets and our sunrises are amazing.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous. And then
they're happening at good times right now.
And I definitely say just Mitchell's Cafe is very good.
And it's a historical site, so that's pretty cool. It's a historical
site. It used to be an RCMP.
I love that you know that.
Yes. But just our whole town, it has so much to offer. And, well, Wood Buffalo as a region has so much to offer. If you go and just Fort McKay, their history and their, like, culture is amazing.
Yeah, that's one thing I can say definitely about Wood Buffalo is if you want to experience culture
and diversity,
yes,
we have amazing diversity in Wood Buffalo, especially.
Yeah. That's pretty much all the questions that I have for you. Is there anything that you want to add that you feel like people should know about the games, or
just it's such a great experience, and to be able to host it is such an honor in our small town. It's such a, I don't know, it's just the energy that you have, especially in the camp where we're staying. I've talked to so many people from around the world, coaches, players from different sports. The pin trading is insane. I like this whole, just the whole games. I don't want it to end. It's so awesome. Plus no school.
There's always perks, right? What's it been like staying in the camp?
I find it really fun. I feel like a college student because you like
practice.
Yes. Well, it's just like we finish our game, and our games have been pretty early, so we'll stay at the facility, cheer on the other Alberta North teams, head back, and then they have rec rooms for us. So last night we were playing pool with some of the Yukon boys and our boys. It was just to be able to talk to people from everywhere is incredible.
You get to learn something new about somebody from another place that you may never get to see, which is pretty cool.
And then thinking about it, I didn't actually realize how many people would be here. I didn't expect, like, I was like, oh yeah, it's just like Arctic Winter Games. It's nothing big. And then you go to the camp and you get on the bus at the start and you're like, holy, like this is insane.
Yeah. 2,000 plus people. That's just athletes and like your participants, right? So it's crazy to think now that's not even including spectators and people coming to watch, right? So yeah, it definitely has been such a cool thing to watch happen in our community. I mean, I've seen so many games come through here over the years. I don't know. It just feels like there's a different energy with this one.
Yeah.
So
it feels, I would love to see like what it looks like if I wasn't in the games, just seeing like all these people walking around town with like Greenland jackets and like all these different jackets.
Yeah.
Just walking and experiencing like what our town and like Wood Buffalo has to offer. So that's like, and especially because some of the games are being held in schools, just like walking around your school and seeing someone from Alaska or someone speaking Norwegian would be crazy.
No kidding. Have you learned any like other languages?
I haven't. I really wish I wish to, but
you'll have to ask some people at the camp.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate you coming in.
Of course.
I keep killing it.
Yes.
First time goalie, just killing it out there. And good luck.
Thank you.
Hope to see you in the finals.
Yes, we will be there.
Sounds like we might have a shot.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gabby, for sharing your journey at the 2023 Arctic Winter Games with us. The competition was intense, and Team Alberta North gave it their all. Team Alberta North had a great performance in the preliminary rounds, including a win against Team Alaska. They felt confident going into the final gold medal game, but unfortunately, Team Alaska came out on top with a final score of 3-2. Congratulations to all of the athletes, coaches, volunteers, and organizers for an amazing Arctic Winter Games. Join us next time on All That and More for more stories from the Regional Municipality of Wood Buffalo.
Way!